What's up, Dorksiders?
What's up?
Welcome to Dorkside of the Nerd. I'm Nick Comix.
And I'm Brandex.
And it's good to see all you folks right back where you belong,
Absolutely.
which is here with us on YouTube.
And we hope so far you're having a great new year, and we know that the year has only just begun, and so has Dorkside of the Nerd.
That's right, and that's why we wanted to talk to you right off the bat tonight in this episode about our new programming lineup.
Absolutely.
So every Saturday, you can expect to see this show dropping on YouTube.
Exactly. Every Saturday, new episodes of the official Dorkside of the Nerd show. So you need to click that subscribe button and hang out with your buddies every Saturday.
That's right. And a better reason to hit that subscribe button is that all throughout the week we're gonna be releasing content. And there's no telling what days it's gonna be that we're gonna release the rest of that content. So that's videos of Id and Worth.
Absolutely.
Trailer reviews.
Your favorite new puppets.
That's right. Trailer reviews, movies reviews, and our new episode, our new show, which is the Dorkside of the Nerd Hot Minute,
baby,
where we talk about topics that come out for a minute and under, so you know you can get the bite-sized Dorkside of the Nerd for the week.
Absolutely. And we're also going to be doing in the future events where in whatever city you're in, whether it's here in the South with us or just wherever you may be, we're going to start sending out events through Facebook where you can meet up with fellow Dorksiders and go and check out your favorite premiere movies, man. Meet some new people, get a good group together, go out and check out the new Deadpool or,
That's right.
or Suicide Squad, whatever you need.
The very first one this is the trial, this is the beta, is going to be for Deadpool. So just keep in mind when that event comes out, we're scheduling that event for our area.
Right.
But you can find other people that are also watching this show and also nerds just like you. If you want to get a group to go see it with, that's where you go.
All you do is create an event. And, we're hoping it's going to be a brand new Dorkside tradition. So
Yep. So that's Dorkside of the Nerd on Facebook. That's stuff that the group will be handling.
Absolutely.
So find us on Facebook. But you also make sure you subscribe on this today.
Exactly.
So that you can catch up with us on our regular episodes and all the episodes we'll be putting out throughout the week, okay?
And your support is everything. Without your support, we are non-existent. Everything from Dorkside of the Nerd to Id Worth to anything out that is under our banner. Your support means everything to us.
That's right, and you guys' support has been awesome so far.
Absolutely.
And for those of you that have reached out to us and given us, compliments or suggestions, or those of you that have just been there from the very start, thank each and every one of you, and hopefully there'll be more of you in the future so that we can make this thing as massive as possible.
Tell your friends, tell your girlfriends,
That's
tell your coworkers, even tell your boss.
Because the bigger we get, the better episodes we'll be able to do, the bigger budgets we'll be able to have, and we'll be able to take these shows to the next level on and on and on so that we can make the best programming possible.
After all, this is not just our show. This is our show.
That's
the
right.
Dorkside of the Nerd universe.
All right, and that being said, all that legal mumbo-jumbo bullshit aside, let's get on to the show.
Let's do it. Now it is time to swallow your soul.
Please.
We're talking about none other than Starz Network first season of Ash vs. Evil Dead. One of my favorite shows of the year, hands down.
Didn't miss an episode every week. Couldn't wait for it to come out.
Yep.
So great. So great. So true. To the original source material.
Absolutely.
Just a wonderful show.
And just the character of Ash at his glorious one-liner smart-ass best, man.
I was worried when it first came out, when they first even announced it. I was slightly worried that, oh man, they're going to take this guy that was so iconic
And they're going to mash him down somehow.
Screw him up. Yeah.
Yes.
That the personality they develop isn't going to feel like it really stemmed from
movies.
him, you know? But
all
of that's gone
totally
now.
The opposite.
They completely fleshed out his character in a way that was so true to the original. And of course, you know, having the original director and writer and actors all over from, I mean, you know, they had a better shot right off the bat, but they did such a good job.
Well, you know, it's just, I love how, you know, being in all the other Evil Dead movies, you know, he didn't really have any sidekicks. He has people that join him from time to time, but bad things usually end up happening to him. But, you know, when you get to the very beginning of this show, he's pretty much still, you know, a loner. He's pretty much still kind of a sad guy, you know, still ever confident, you know. I mean, he's a smoozer and he knows it, but, like, you know, it's good to see him bring other characters on board that are pretty much on his team, and to see him start to care about him.
Well, he's got his Pablo.
Exactly, he's got his
he's
Pablo.
Got his Pablo.
Yeah, exactly, and he's got his Kelly. And they make such a great team. I mean,
they really do.
Pablo is definitely just, I don't want to say just as much comic relief as Ash is, because Ash is comic relief all by himself.
Yep.
But, like, Kelly is pretty much, like, the most clear-headed one, and is really just a fucking kick-ass warrior, man. She is bad to the fucking bone.
You know, he did find his Donatello in Pedro. He's his tech guy. You know,
exactly.
He built him that hand, which, by the way, I don't know how Pedro was working it, or Pablo. Oh, I called him Pedro now, just like he did.
Yes.
I don't know.
Pablito.
I don't know how Pablo was working at freaking Value Stop when he should have been at MIT.
Dude, I'm telling you, that hand. Yes,
you know,
like the pop-out, all the pop-out gadgets and everything else on it was just incredible.
Swiss Army hand. You
know?
It was awesome, though.
Yeah, I must admit, though, you know, seeing the love interest there, seeing her take the turn she did, I wasn't really...
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
I won't tell you exactly what happens to her, but it's a long and winding road. But yeah, wasn't quite ready for that, but it was pretty cool the way it went down.
It was. Yeah, there were definitely some twists and turns like that I wasn't ready for. Some characters that I thought were going to make it till season 2. It did not. But since we've said spoilers, you know, when they do meet those college kids that are out hiking, I was like, oh, well, this is how Kelly and Pablo survive, you know? We got some other cannon fodder,
teenagers.
Teenagers.
It's what's for dinner.
Exactly. It's like Camp Crystal Lake, this way.
Exactly.
Come on, guys.
And Lucy Lawless, most of the people that are familiar with Lucy Lawless are pretty much used to seeing her as a hero.
Right.
You know,
even in Spartacus, she still had some redeeming qualities to her character. But yeah, this one,
not the case. She is almighty, all evil, all badass in this show.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I was really, even like the one, maybe 2 episodes out of the whole season that weren't just rip-roaring badass, were still like, that was pretty damn cool.
Pretty damn good.
But for the most part, man, this whole season has been like 90 miles an hour. As far as entertainment goes, definitely on the comedy element of it.
Oh, yeah.
The comedy element was just better and better with each episode.
If you were a fan of Evil Dead and Army of Darkness, then this show is everything you would have wanted
Absolutely.
it to be. Now, if you don't like B-movies, and you're not a Bruce Campbell fan or whatever, then
you already suck.
Then you didn't like the show, but you know what? This show was never for you.
Right, exactly.
But if you're one of the people like that was part of the cult following that Evil Dead had, and you really were into those movies when they first came out, and you wanted more of the universe,
you're definitely satisfied.
You got everything that you wanted.
Yeah.
Everybody that was a fan already of Evil Dead that I've talked to is just hooked on this show.
Exactly. And if it isn't your cup of tea, there are so many different shows coming and going at this point in time that it's really hard not to find a few things you're interested in.
Oh, absolutely.
But, you know, for us, you know...
it's like being in Candyland with all the shows that come out these days.
It really is.
Nerd paradise.
Yeah, it is. And with Ash and Evil Dead, it's like, you know, the two of us have been talking about it on and off, reading on and off about it for at least a couple of years, like hearing details here and hearing things here and this, that, and everything else, and then finally for it to drop and to be as kick-ass as it was just we couldn't really ask for anything more.
So
really couldn't.
Ash vs. Evil Dead, we salute you.
We do.
Great first season. We cannot wait for season 2 to drop. And if you guys have anything that you want to talk to us about as far as Ash vs. Evil Dead goes, just go ahead and comment us right here on YouTube or find us on Facebook and comment on us there.
We're always up for a chat.
We're always up to chat about Ash vs. Evil Dead or just about anything. So,
2 Deadite thumbs right up.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, everybody. November 4th, 2016 can only mean the release of one in particular badass movie.
Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme.
Benedict Cumberbatch. You may remember him from Star Trek Into Darkness as the evil and badass.
Contractually obligated.
Also from TV Sherlock.
Yep. Great show.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, with Marty Feldman. He shares the screen.
Martin Freeman.
Marty Feldman. He was the guy from Young Frankenstein. And God rest his soul.
That's right.
Anyway, back to Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes. Oh, man, the movie's going to be so great. So, all the pictures that have come out, the picture with him doing this, the picture with him standing there in the Eye of Agamotto, like, oh my God, it looks amazing. As you can see, we'll be pulling those pictures up while we're talking about this, but phenomenal.
Even though there isn't any actual trailer footage from the actual movie yet, the pictures that they have released of him in costume on set, have pretty much set in stone. Which, I mean, it's Benedict Cumberbatch. The guy really doesn't attach his name to too much that's not epic.
No, and he's an amazing dramatic actor.
Absolutely.
And I really feel like Marvel has even said in this giant world of special effects, they wanted to get an actor that was going to be able to ground things. They were going to be able to make you believe all the wonderfulness and craziness that's going on around you.
All the emotion, everything you need will be in that one package.
And if they ever had to find an actor to do that, they found the right
got
one.
him.
And Marvel is great with their casting. They really are. You can, whether or not you like Marvel movies,
or
you cannot deny,
because Disney is also attached, and Disney pretty much is turned into
1,000 right now.
They really are.
I mean, look at all the Star Wars casting that they did for the new movie. Spot on with those characters. All the Marvel movies, Guardians of the Galaxy. How spot on were all of those casting choices? Ant-Man with like Paul Rudd. How awesome was Paul Rudd as Ant-Man?
Absolutely.
Or Michael Douglas. How awesome was Michael Douglas? And
it's like back to this one, Mads Mikkelsen from Hannibal, the TV series. You got him coming on as Dormammu.
Well, now they haven't actually said that he's going to be Dormammu. They haven't said who he's going to be, but
it's pretty.
We're pretty much thinking
we're
Dormammu.
We're gonna go ahead and call it that way. I'm pretty sure we're right.
Yeah. I mean, they've said that it's going to be an enemy, like an otherworldly, from another dimension, and Dormammu is from the dark dimension. He is one of Doctor Strange's biggest rivals and nemesis.
Exactly.
So I think it's going to be, don't quote me on that, but if I had to bet, that's who it would be.
Right. And then, of course, you have Tilda Swinton, who has been in worked with in plenty of movies with Guillermo del Toro, Constantine. She was in Constantine with Keanu Reeves.
She was Gabriel.
Absolutely. You got Rachel McAdams, who is fresh off of the past second season of True Detective.
Yeah, and she'll be playing the main female role of the movie, the same female lead, but they haven't actually said who she's going to be playing yet.
Right, but it looks like from what we've researched that she's pretty much going to be playing the main female lead role.
Yeah, and then Chiwetel Ejiofor, he'll be playing Baron Mordo. And, these actors, Chiwetel and Tilda, and dude, these actors are all, like, top-notch dramatic actors. And, of course,
and Chiwetel, he just came off of 12 Years a Slave. Last year that movie took home I don't know how many trophies
exactly.
for his performance.
So you have these awesome cast iron actors in these great legendary roles.
Absolutely.
And of course, Chiwetel, he's playing Baron Mordo, and so he's pretty much Doctor Strange's main rival. And the Ancient One, who Tilda Swinton is playing, she pretty much brings Doctor Strange up to the rank of Sorcerer Supreme.
Exactly.
And Baron Mordo pretty much gets all high and tidy.
Pretty much thinks it should have been him.
It should have been him,
Yeah, it's like, why are you bringing in this newbie? When I've been
I've
here
been
all along,
So,
exactly. And directed by Scott Derrickson, who is no stranger to action films. So, all in all, it's and like we said, November 4th of this year. Be a great birthday present for my partner right here.
I'm going to see Doctor Strange on my birthday.
It's going to be a Doctor Strange birthday this year. But like we say all the time, if you have any comments or any more information about the movie, feel free to swing by the Dorkside of the Nerd headquarters on Facebook.
Who do you think Mads Mikkelsen is playing? Oh, yeah. and the Eye of Agamotto. Do you think that it's one of the Infinity Gems? And do you think it's the Time or the Soul Gem? I personally am betting on the Time Gem. But what gem do you think it is? If you think it is one?
Or do you think it might possibly be just the Time Warp? Because we can do it again.
I remember doing the Time Warp.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, definitely. But we definitely want you to subscribe and get all the new Dorkside of the Nerd shows as they drop, and all throughout the week. Getting all original content from Dorkside of the Nerd.
Iddenworth and the Hot Minute.
Absolutely, but you will always get a new Dorkside of the Nerd episode every Saturday from us right here, the Whirly Bird Unit Studios. Dorkside of the Nerd TV, baby.
That's right. And so you guys have a great week. We'll see you next week. And
absolutely.
As always,
keep your eye out for the trailer for Doctor Strange coming out this November 4th.
That's right. And as always, may the nerd be with you.
Always.